Welcome to All About TRH, aka All About the Truth. On today's episode, we cover part 1 of the Real Housewives of New York reunion and Ubah's wild and out behavior that Andy Cohen ignored. Hi, Chantel.
Hey, Roxanne.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
So I want to apologize because, at least for me, I haven't checked Instagram on, because you guys always DM on Instagram or Twitter. And I have not checked either of those this entire weekend. I want you guys to know about this Turkish show that I've been watching. I am drained, but I'm addicted. There's 42 episodes. Each episode is 2 hours or 2.5 hours, some of them. I am on episode 37. I have not
Ew, I
slept
am
and
so
I'm
disgusted
exhausted.
with you.
No, I'm addicted. I'm literally addicted. I cannot believe that. I always heard the hype. I know, Chantal, growing up, our parents would watch shows that had, like, do you remember, Chantal? They'd always watch these Turkish shows and it would have, like, what is it? The sub, what do we call it on the bottom?
Subtitles.
The subtitles. Yeah, it would have that. We'd be like, are you guys okay? Like, what are you guys watching? But oh my God, this show, it's called it's Golden Boy in English and it starts with a Y in Turkish. Is anyone watching it?
Is
I
this
gave
the same
someone.
one that you are been watching?
Yeah, Chantal, it's literally 2.5 hours an episode. So there's
Oh my
42. And it's
gosh.
one season, 42 episodes, one season. Like,
This is like
why
Love
does
Island vibes.
yeah, why don't they do that for us though? Why don't like we have any shows where it's like 42 episodes and then 2.5 hours long? Like that's
I mean,
amazing.
it's called General Hospital and like Days of Our
But that
Lives.
was still only an hour, and it was actually, like, 40 minutes with all the commercials. Well, actually, but you're right, it's every day. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Those people work hard. We were obsessed with General Hospital growing up.
Yeah, so like that's why I can't even like want to I don't even want to watch these shows that you're watching because I'd be so scared to get
No, because 'cause I'm
addicted.
like because I swear to God, I'm addicted. Like, I have been sleeping at 4 AM every day,
Yeah, this is
and
not good.
yesterday I had a wedding party, and I had such a busy weekend, so I'm sorry if I haven't been interactive, but
I
yesterday I
was
had
interactive for us, so you guys
okay,
are welcome.
good, good.
I
Well,
answered all you guys this
okay, so
weekend.
this weekend it wasn't me, it was Chantel, which is that happens once in ever like a blue moon.
No.
But, whatchamacallit, so I had a wedding party yesterday, and the whole time I was just thinking about how I wish I was at home watching this show. And then today was my girls' field trip. Luckily, their field trip's on the same day, so it was so nice for me, so I took the day off, and I was just thinking about the show, and I still haven't watched it, so I'm, like, really sad, but I don't know, I just had to tell you guys because, like, you guys, it's nice to be addicted to, like, something that's not super toxic, but kind of toxic, so I don't know, good times, that's my life. What have you been up to?
I had a wedding Friday as well, or Saturday. I had a wedding Saturday,
Yeah.
you had a wedding Sunday. So yeah, it's been a busy weekend.
Gosh, and the weddings, like, especially when you're close with them, they're so beautiful, but it's so tiring, so tiring. And it's, like, not fun definitely going to weddings, like, when you're pregnant, though, I'll be honest, because
I know.
I, like, need a drink, and I'm just like, the wedding for us yesterday started at 3 o'clock until 11:30, and I was so dead. And my mom watches my kids, like, I mean, yeah, like, she watches my kids, but it's like it's the best that I have my mom, but then I came home at 11:30, my kids were awake
Why though? Like why
on a
don't
school
why
day.
does she not have
I said
the
to her, I was like to her, "Mom, Chantel," because I was like to her, "Mom, why can you not get them to sleep?" And she's like, "They don't listen." And I was like, "Chantel gets them to sleep. My little cousins that babysit get them to sleep. Why can't you?" She's like, "Well, then ask Chantel to babysit and ask your little cousins." And I'm like, "But the fact that they're dead tired, Charlie's had such a crazy day and they're not sleeping. I can't, guys. Like, is this anyone
Yeah.
else's mom? Because like 11:30 p.m. on, and we had a field trip at 8 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, no, this is
Terrible.
bad. This is bad.
When you came over, you put them to sleep right
Yeah,
away.
like they are like any kid is like this. They'll tell you no, and it's like, no, let's go to sleep. And there's no choice. Like you
Right,
guys have
who's the
school. It's
boss?
like you are the boss, so you tell them what to do.
Yeah. So, anyways, enough about moi, but
Yeah.
let's get into New York. Chantel, it was
Well,
painful watching this.
I know, but it's time for the reunion awards. Okay, we're gonna do this
Oh,
every
okay,
reunion.
okay, let's
hmm
go.
So this is the best part of the reunions, honestly, is like seeing what they look like. But I was underwhelmed with everything. So I'm not a Debbie Downer on this because you said it was boring too. But who did you think the best dressed was?
I thought Sai was the best dressed.
What?
Really?
Absolutely not.
Wow, I don't know, I just thought her hair, makeup, and her dress looked good on her. Who did you think? I'm so
I thought
confused.
Uba was best dressed.
Oh, Uba, oh my gosh, yeah, totally Uba. I would go with Uba first, I'm
She looked
sorry.
her dress was amazing, and,
And
like,
she's, like, so beautiful.
yeah,
She's
she
just,
is.
like, but Sai was just, like, the center of this whole episode, so
Wow, that's so
yeah.
crazy. Because who looked the worst to you? Because I thought Sai did.
Wow, I feel like Jessel's very messy looking. Like, she's always messy looking to me, so I did not like her
I think she
outfit.
just does, like, a lot of things, like, she always has, like, the big dress and, like, the big earrings, and, there's so much going on with her sometimes, but I thought she looked really pretty.
No, I also Bryn's outfit, like, I typically Chanel, I love the pilgrim look, but it made her look so much wider.
I was gonna say who like, the next one's, like, who tried too hard, but it didn't land.
Yeah, for me, it was Bryn, but then I know Jenna complimented her and said that she was, like, the best, and honestly, I can agree, like, I really do like her style, but for this reunion, I was like, "I do not like this at all. You look so wide and, like, her shoulders look like I don't know, like, it was just
I
not
know.
cute."
It's hard because that is, like, our style too. Like, you guys know
Yeah.
the brand for Love and, Lemons? Like,
Lemon.
they always kinda have that. It's, like, made but sexy or, like, pilgrim but sexy. It's,
Yeah,
like,
I
that
love
style.
it.
Me too. Like, I have a shirt that literally looks just like that dress that she
I
had.
know. I love the pilgrim look, but to me, this was just like no, it wasn't cute at all.
I thought, like, it's the opposite of try too hard. Like, obviously, Jenna didn't try enough. Like, I get that you're, like, this cool girl and, like, whatever you're doing, but, like, to wear jeans at a reunion was
But you
just, like,
see how mad she
shocking.
got when Uba said, "You're the least stylish, like, you wear jeans," and then she was like, "Well, what's stylish to you? Tell me
Oh,
what's"
yeah.
and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah, she was like, "So what's your definition of style? Your definition of style is consistency?"
yeah." But no offense to all these people who obsess over Jenna, like, her style is not cute at all. I don't care if it's $1,000,000.
But she has style, though. Like, some people, like, just because you look good.
Maybe she can style people, but how she dresses herself, like, I don't like it.
I still she's think she's stylish. I can look good, but I don't have style at the end of the day. Like, I don't know how to put pieces together. I don't know anything. Like, I
Yeah,
just
I'm pretty
tried.
bad
Like,
at
I
that
don't have
too.
style.
I feel like you've gotten so good with that.
Yeah, because I copy people on Instagram, but
Yeah, so and what
I
do you think they
know.
do?
I know, just like but, like, I feel like Jenna doesn't probably. She just, like it's like, some people just have it in their
Right, I
bones, they're
agree.
creative, you
I know what
know?
you're saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I feel like she's someone who could definitely also, like, really style someone, but I feel like just underwhelmed by her and her wearing jeans, like, I don't know, but she definitely got offended with Uba, and I was scared. I was scared. Um,
But yeah, I'll be honest, like, I couldn't really write that much because, like, the thing is with reunions, unless it's a really good one and there's so much to discuss, like, we discuss this the whole point of our recaps is discussing what we think, and it's, like, kind of like what they do then, and, like, it kinda is the same thing, so it's, like, sometimes
I
boring
know,
to, like,
Danny
recap it.
Pellegrino, he's like a podcaster. I haven't listened to his podcast in so long, but he, always, like, never covers reunions because I think it's, like, them talking about it, but some reunions are so interesting. I
Yeah, like,
just feel like
OC was so good to me for us to recap.
yeah,
It just
this was not
depends.
good. Yeah, this was, like, so not good. I don't know. You guys, I couldn't even like, I was, like, dying watching this actually. It's not okay. Like, I was like, "This is so
There was
boring."
somebody, you guys, like, posted on your Instagram, I think the All About Curation one, not our podcast one, but about it was just, like, a clip and, like, someone you asked, like, "What are your people's thoughts?" And someone wrote this, and it was so true, and I'm gonna read it. It was a person
What was
named
the clip?
it was just, like, Jessel coming up to Aaron or something, I don't know, or,
Oh,
like, "What'd you
okay.
guys think of the reunion?" or something like that, but this
Oh,
guy
okay.
named I think it's a guy, Max Squatch, he goes,
Squatch.
"Uba." Yeah, I don't know, Squatch. He
That's
said,
funny.
"Uba came in chaotic, Aaron came to deny, Bryn came to have fun, Jessel came to slay as always, Jenna came to observe, Sai came to be fired." And I thought it was so true with a lot of the things, even though I don't really love Jessel, she did the best out of everyone on the reunion.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like, what's this hype with Jessel? I kind of like agree with you on like I just don't really care for anybody on this show, to be honest.
Wow.
I know, like
You
I'm
came
getting to that.
around.
I know. I still like it though. I'm not like saying that. I just like there's no one that's like my favorite. Like there's no one that I'm like I really like them. And I feel like there's always one person we really like.
I know it's really hard because as much as I don't like I wasn't that obsessed. I do think like most of the time you're like I can't wait to see who they bring back. I do think they should bring all the girls back though
Yeah,
just to
I
give them a
agree. Give
second
them another
try.
chance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and see what like a second season can do and then from there go on and like start firing people and like maybe remove this person or that. But yeah.
Uba was, like, going wild and out. Like,
Okay.
she seems yeah,
She Rexian.
she's crazy, you
She needed
guys.
a
Like, it's
lesson
fucking
on a
crazy.
reunion because
Yeah.
what was that? She
Yeah,
really
and
was
everything
chaotic.
everything she said didn't land. Like, she said everything at poor timing where it was, like, it was ignored sometimes. So I'm like, "Oh my
It
gosh."
was like Andy was almost like baffled, like, "Oh, wait, what? Like, where did this come from? Left field? Like, what is she saying?" Like, she
Right,
said,
and then he moved on.
I know she said so many weird things like in this reunion, and I was so confused. Like, who is your friend and who is not? Like, did you feel that you weren't hard enough on the show? So you're like, I'm bringing it. I'm gonna bring it because F these
Right.
ladies. Like, I didn't know what her motive was
But
at
to
this
me, she
reunion.
does seem very upset. Apparently, she had been texting all the ladies prior going off, and
We are going to BravoCon, and BravoCon is in Vegas this year, and I'm super excited for that. But I'm low key excited for the slots at the casino. But since we are not there now, we can play on DraftKings Casino, play the classics like blackjack, roulette, and slots, plus enjoy exclusive games you can't find anywhere else. Right now, new customers can get a deposit match up to $100 in casino credits when you deposit $5 or more. All you have to do is sign up, select the offer, make your deposit, and start playing from a full site of games. It is safe, secure, and reliable, so you can deposit and withdraw your cash whenever you're ready. Download the DraftKings Casino app now, sign up with promo code TRH, and new customers get a deposit match up to $100 in casino credits when you deposit $5 or more. Only on DraftKings Casino with promo code TRH. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia. Please play responsibly. In partnership with Hollywood Casino at Charlestown Races in West Virginia. All games regulated by the West Virginia Lottery in Connecticut. Help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. 21 and older. Physically present in Connecticut, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia only. Void in Ontario. One per opted in new customer. Minimum $5 deposit, maximum match $100 in casino credits, which require one times play through 7 days. See terms at casino.draftkings.com/players choice. Restrictions apply. Fall is such a vibe. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say they don't like fall. So you can understand my excitement when America's number one meal kit, HelloFresh, prioritizes fall just like the rest of us. With so many in season ingredients, you'll taste all the freshness of fall in every bite of HelloFresh's chef crafted recipes. Produce travels from the farm to your door for peak ripeness you can taste. Turn to HelloFresh Market for yummy add ons and enjoy the season's limited time fall flavors lineup. Feast on desserts like apple cider cake with caramel sauce, yum, or please a crowd with appetizers like the barbecue pulled pork nachos. And don't forget the mini pumpkin cheesecake, perfect for a me time treat. I love pumpkin, and this sounds amazing, and I'm going to order this week for myself, so sign me up. But if you want to sign up, just go to hellofresh.com/50TRH and use code 50TRH for 50% off plus free shipping. That is HelloFresh.com 50TRH and use code 50TRH for 50% off plus free shipping.
uh just so you know, when Uba is like texting, what happens is they film the reunion like a month and a half before everyone else sees the rest of the episodes. So the cast of any show, they get like the last 4 episodes all at once. So they're watching it and they're probably going freaking crazy because the next day is like the reunion. So we haven't seen it yet because it's every week, but because they filmed the reunion like a month in advance, they watch it. So I feel like that's when Uba was like texting them going crazy watching like the last 4 episodes.
Yeah, and then like everyone's like probably more chill and she's like just going in hot and like everyone's
Yeah.
like, what is happening? It was the most craziest shift in dynamics a little bit,
Yeah.
which
So
we can
weird.
talk about, but it was weird how like Brennan and Sai are not friends, and it's just like they had like the most true friendship to me out of the
I know, I
whole.
thought so too. I remember when Bryn was like, I just love Sai's life. Like, I would love to have Sai's life. And I was like, they were obviously close. Like, you're not going to compliment someone like that.
Yeah, I was just I was so baffled, and then like, and then Uba just mad at everyone. She was mad at everyone. Like I don't think she was
Yeah.
not mad at one person, but
But
and then
she
Jenna
like,
just
she's
was like,
mad at them, but then she's like, "I love all the ladies. It's been a rough experience, but, like, I'm happy the other ladies can relate." But then she'll say some off the wall shit.
I know it was really really crazy.
Andy asked about how they, like, felt over, them taking over New York. And Jenna answered very classy. She's like, "We're not trying to replace them." And she had something nice to say about them. And, she is a class act. I feel like you definitely need someone like her. And Erin apparently, see, this is the Uba stuff that I'm like, what? Okay, so Erin talks about how she works with Frederick, who's on Bravo Network. She's like, "I love Frederick because he's exactly what you see on TV." And Uba is like, "Unlike Jenna." And I'm like, oh
Yeah.
my gosh, what?
It's
Where did
like,
that come from?
yeah, and it's odd. It was just so weird. It's like, okay, why are you mad at
Yeah,
that
and it
Jenna?
wasn't landing. Like, where did this come from? Jenna's done not like, it was just like, are you just wanting to
Even
target
Jenna
everyone?
looked at her like, "What? Like,
Yeah,
you're
like, where
talking
did I come
to me?"
from?
Yeah.
Uba says there's like a poor me victim with Jenna, and the real Jenna is this powerhouse. And she was just coming so hard on her. And we find out the real reason why she's apparently upset is because Jenna said that she was Team Aaron, but Andy doesn't let us go there yet. With Jenna, like she says, I guess like they called her out because she doesn't really get involved in the drama. And she's like, "I don't even like dealing with drama when it's about me. I'm not about to involve myself with everyone else's drama."
And also, like, she said it the best answer. I think she also said something about, like, when I'm, like, outside in the real world, like, there's a lot of, like, situations that I have to be the one in power, like, I have to be, like, that girl boss, whatever, but in this show, I don't have to be that way. So, like, I'm not going to, like, she's not putting her dominance, like, she's not dominating anything.
Yeah.
That's not her personality. But when she's at work and she's a CEO and, like, on this campaign or doing this, like, yeah, she's gonna bring in her more of her effort, but for the show, she doesn't have to do that. So, like, why do you
Yeah.
care?
Andy asks Erin if she's the matriarch of her family, which gets her emotional because her mom has been struggling this summer. What'd you think about this scene?
I didn't know.
I don't want to say anything wrong, but like, what? I don't know. I don't want to come across saying anything wrong because I was just like, I don't know, because Erin's getting a lot of backlash. So maybe she's like, she
She's,
cried
like, pulling a
immediately when he
Meredith.
brought up family. Yeah, all he said was like, "Are you the matriarch of your family?" And then she started crying, and I was like, "What is happening?" They all have a lot going on of their past, and it's like, wow, okay. Um, I feel like Erin wanted us to see this side of her because she's type A, and she's trying to like explain maybe for the backlash like why she is the way she is.
But
I
to
don't
me, it's
know.
like, yeah, like, to me, it's like it really is just so uptight, like, I just can't. But to me, everyone she's a lot sometimes, but, everyone has a reason why they are the way they are, you know? So, like, everyone has their own story. That doesn't mean that you can act how you want with everyone because
Right,
you
just because
grew up
of your
this way.
story. It's so
Yeah,
annoying. I really
I
do find that to be
know.
so annoying. They talk about Erin's anniversary party that was sponsored, and we do find out that Erin literally only had appetizers. It started at 7. I'm sorry, that's a huge no. Like, now I kind of understand why Sai was pissed. But regardless, no one you don't act like that. But that's why sometimes you gotta host at like your own house and have all the aunts come and like bring a dish. Okay. Because if you're not about to serve these people with food, especially it's at 7 o'clock. Like, it should not have only been cocktail, like, or
She's
appetizers.
Yeah, it's like finger foods, like walking around and like you grab like a cheese or like a little like, pigs in a
No,
blanket.
that's
Like that's not enough.
crazy.
And if you were gonna do finger foods, like you should have it out where everyone could just go pick out and keep eating. Like
Yeah,
no one's gonna
not
keep like
walking around. It's
yeah.
so embarrassing. They fight about the cheese stuff, and I just think that whole cheese stuff is stupid. Like, I don't even care to say anything about it.
I mean, but like the fact that she had it on the podcast ready to go, it's like okay,
Yeah,
like you
I'm
really had
sure
that
they
saved.
all do that, though. They all literally bring out the
But
receipts
over
immediately.
cheese,
I know. I mean, it was a huge storyline
I
here.
know.
Uba is wild. She truly has lost it because she's like, "I'm over the cheese stuff. I think you guys should talk about how 3 of you didn't want Jenna on the show." And I was like, "What
Yeah.
just happened?" Like, first you come for Jenna about I don't even know what, and now you're like, "Anyways, I'm over this. Let's talk about how you none of you guys wanted Jenna on the show."
What
And it's
did
like
Jenna
you
do to her? Like I'm really curious. Like
nothing. She
oh
said
my, it
she
was.
said she said she was team Aaron during their fight.
Oh my
It
gosh.
was unhinged. Like, I don't care. It was unhinged.
No,
Like,
it
and I still like Uba, but it was just, like, unhinged, like, "What are you doing?" But that's how you know maybe Uba's
she's
not
very
faking it.
unpredictable.
Yeah, like, that's how you know maybe she's not faking it. Like, I don't think she's doing this for fame. I think she's just, like, really pissed and she wants to call everyone out. Or I don't know, because again, production, they be wild and they be like, "You didn't bring enough." So who knows?
I didn't know. I didn't know
And
what to
Andy
think.
ignored that, like, he literally ignored that, and then they talk about Jenna and her mom and how her mom passed away 4 weeks prior, and it was sad hearing about them getting emotional, about not getting love from their mother. Because I mean, Chanel, think about it. The fact that she couldn't connect, I just can't imagine not being able to connect to a child, but a child not getting any of that connection. Chanel, do you think your mom said, like, "I love you" when you were a baby and younger?
I don't think so.
Oh my
You guys, I
god.
literally showed my mom this is the craziest tangent, but, like, but again, I don't use this because as my story because we know how our
No,
moms are.
not
My
at
mom
all, yeah, we
yeah, like, my
yeah.
mom shows love in so many different ways that it's fine, and, like, sometimes it just rolls on my back, but it's funny because it's happened yesterday. I finally got my wedding dress, you guys. My mom hasn't seen it because the one place I went to, I only could bring one person at the time, and my sister was there with me, so I picked it up. So I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna record." I was like, "Dad, Mom, do you wanna see my wedding dress?" And I thought I was gonna have this cute moment of me coming out in
Stop.
my
Oh
wedding
my
dress.
god.
Yeah, and my dad was really cute with my sister when this happened, so I was like, "Let me do this in front of him," because my dad's way more emotional than my mom is, and um, I slept out Saturday night, so I came in Sunday
Whore.
morning, my mom was pissed, but, like, I didn't
Yeah.
read her.
Did you hear me? I go, "Whore."
Yeah. I didn't read her, so I come out my wedding dress and she just has, like, this Buma means, like, this, like, stank ass face look on her face, and my dad's like, "Oh, so nice," and he's like, "So pretty," he's like, "It's long," like, he's, like, telling me I need to get it, like, fixed. I was
Oh
like,
my
"Oh my god, why did I
gosh.
do this?"
Yeah,
And then my mom
right.
just standing there and not saying a word, and I was like, "Do you like
Stop.
it?" She's like, "Yeah." Just like
No,
that,
they are
"Yeah."
the worst. They truly are the worst. I didn't wait, you didn't bring your mom to any bridal thing?
No, I did the first one where you guys were
Oh,
all
yeah,
there. I
I
brought
was
her and
there.
my
Oh, yeah.
mother-in-law.
Oh,
Yeah.
that you guys, if we told you stories about that day, but I can't talk about it, but, I never brought my mom, I don't think, and oh, but you know, we found my dress the same day.
Yeah.
So but my mom was so mad, but it's 'cause of stuff like that, like,
They ruin the
you
moment, you guys. They
yeah,
don't
it's like
understand
the
it. They ruin
negative
the moment.
energy.
And it's like in my head, like I'm always telling myself, like, let me try to have more of these moments because like, they're older, like any of these things. Like, I'm just like, let me try to do this. But then why? Like we waste our time because she really
Right.
did not give me any validation that she liked my dress until like I was like, oh, is it covered enough for you? She's like, yeah. But then she's like, your back is showing. Like you guys, my back is barely showing. And she's like, your back is showing.
Your
I'm like,
mom
oh my
has
God.
always been weird about clothes and things showing, like, she's like, none of our moms are really crazy about that, but your mom is, like, super weird about that.
So weird. And like she's probably gonna faint if she sees my second dress. All my boobs are showing.
But you do dress like that a lot now, so, I mean, I'm sure she knows, like, how you are. But she's not
Yeah.
she doesn't understand the, like, second dress thing, so she's gonna be like, "You just change out of your gown for this?" And
Yeah.
all of us are gonna be like, "Yes, queen, look at this is so cute." And she's not gonna get it, they don't get it. But, yeah, we do it to ourselves because it's such negative energy, but, like, it's just who they are, like, I don't think they do it on purpose, they just that's how they grew up. I don't know.
Yeah, I did so hard. But yeah, I mean, back to the show, like I think
Yeah,
isn't it
sorry.
like four of the ladies that have had a very, very rough upbringing with their moms? It's really sad.
I know, I everyone had so much trauma, and I do feel like that's a little bit different, and but, like, it was also like, okay, anyways, moving on, I don't know, and gosh, see, look, we're so cold because 'cause we've, like, had it, we're just like, we don't care.
I know, but also we've had the love. Like at the end of the day, even though my mom doesn't like give me compliments, like I was nurtured as a baby. Like I've never felt like how there was like neglect and then
We had
anxious
the
style.
best childhood
Yeah,
ever.
like they still were.
So we're not gonna
They
make
took
an
care of
excuse.
us.
Yeah, we're not gonna make an excuse
Yeah,
about, like, how we could have felt more loved. We're just gonna do it with our own children, but we literally had the best childhood ever. So, I
yeah.
mean, it is what it is. Um, Sai thinks she's broken inside, but she says she masks it with humor, and she thinks that she's successful at it, but, like, no one else does think she's successful at it.
Yeah, everyone's like, "No."
Yeah, they're all hyping up Jenna, and Chanel, it's, like, weird they think Jenna's like Angelina Jolie, and I feel like we've had celebrities join the Real Housewives, and no one ever treated them, including Andy Cohen, like Jenna Lyons. Like, Andy even said he hopes Jenna wants to come back, and I don't get it.
I really wish I can understand it.
I don't. Okay, you're this icon, you're this fashion icon. I mean, okay, there we've had actresses on the show. I don't know. Sai literally got so hoed, because someone asked, one of the listeners asked, like, why are you getting upset that Jenna's giving gifts as a sponsoring thing? But that's literally your job as an influencer is to collect gifts and then you post it and you say you're sponsoring. And I was like, oh my gosh, yes, that's so true. And so I was like, I just had never had a friend give me so much, but why is that an issue?
I know, but, like, I can also see a little bit of, like,
Really?
she gets this all the time, so it's like, "Why do you keep giving me these things? Like, what's the point of it? Like, I get these things, like, you don't stop giving them to me. I don't want them. Like, what?" It was, like, weird to her almost, but then she said that she understood it once she got to know her better.
Yeah. There's literally no ill intent, but though, so it's like maybe that's just her way of connecting and saying like, "Hey, I want to be your friend." Like, there's
That's
no ill intent, so who
and
cares?
yeah, and that's where side's, like, too harsh and, like, too tough sometimes, where it's
Yeah.
like, just
Ugh.
learn to yeah, just say, like,
Be
"Okay, thank
appreciative,
you."
mama. Like that's
Yeah,
it.
uh-huh. You don't have to, like, you don't have to say your opinion every time, like, people who are
Well,
blunt
yeah.
sometimes are too
Why?
much.
Jesus. I feel like this reunion was all about Jenna, but I don't get it. Don't hate me. I just don't get it. She didn't have much going on, so why did we talk about her majority of the episode? Did you not feel
Yeah.
that?
Which was what the whole thing that was shocking to me was that, Jessel is first chair, and that girl barely talked until the very end, and we
I
were gonna see a little
know.
bit next week, but she barely
But
was
you know
in
why
even
though,
in
Chantel?
this.
Because the biggest storyline, because they fought
I
about
know, it
some
was Jessel
stupid
and
shit,
Aaron.
was like cheese, right? So the biggest like scandal was them talking about her marriage, her fight with Aaron. So like, but wait, Uba at the end is kind of shocking too. Bryn should have been at the end, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, I don't get it. I don't like Bryn after the last episode. Um, so let me just see. Now I lost my thing. I'm sorry.
She's
Oh, so
gonna she's gonna be on a podcast soon, and I'm curious to see how she acts on the
yeah.
podcast. Not ours, but someone
Yeah.
else's.
Sai is hurt with Bryn, and I actually get this because Sai was so wrong for telling Bryn off camera. But again, Uba told her on camera, but Sai did think she and Bryn were friends, so she never expected her to just like throw that out there. Sai does apologize for it, and then Bryn starts crying. And apparently, it has been 6 months, and they haven't really spoke. What's wild is that Uba literally blamed all of this on Aaron.
This was Oh, yeah.
And I was like, wait, what? What
It
about Aaron?
Yeah, like, she just was like, "Aaron probably did this." Like, she just thinks
Yeah,
Aaron's the biggest shit.
what the hell? Okay, but so was Bryn. Bryn is literally the biggest shit stirrer
I
ever.
know, but I think they really think Aaron is like that, and she
She
kinda is, so
is,
she's just
yeah.
yeah, like, she just keeps thinking, like, "Aaron, Aaron, Aaron." It's easy to blame someone that you constantly blame.
Yeah. Well,
But no,
Jessel's
this was
oh, go ahead.
crazy that
Oh, what, this?
Bryn and Sai have not talked after that moment. It wasn't that deep, so, like, why are we there?
I just think because it was off camera and the way that Aaron made it is like, "Let's keep this here." And it 'cause I think Sai knew I fucked up so badly telling you guys, and now I look terrible, and then you just threw me under the bus.
I know, but then, like, have a conversation after the party. Like, why is it to this point where you guys are not talking for 6 months, and
Yeah.
you guys just wrapped up a new show that you guys are doing together. You guys have to do all this press. Like, why are we there, you know?
Yeah. Well, finally, we start, Jessel finally is talking, and she is disgusted with how the lady spoke on her marriage. And what's wild is Jessel says that the ladies insinuated Pavitt was doing what he was doing because he's cheating. And Aaron was like, I never insinuated that. And I'm like, are these people okay? Like, everything is on camera. So I'm confused.
I just think that again, Erin gets so technical with her words, and it's not
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
it's
That's
like if
literally
she
our
said
cousin.
maybe instead of sure. What'd you say?
That's literally our cousin.
I know, oh my god, I always think of what's her
No,
name when I'm watching you
swear to
guys.
God, her
Her
demeanor, everything.
mannerisms
Yes. Oh
her
my
mannerisms are so
gosh.
like, "Okay, and what did I say?" I'm like,
Yeah,
what?"
and it's like, no, just like it's okay, like, you did say that, and even if you didn't say it like that, it was implied that way, so it is what it is. We actually texted my cousin, and we were like, I think I said, I was like, you know, you she was talking about New York, and I was like, "You remind me of Erin." She's like, "Why would you ever say that?" And I was like, "'Cause you literally remind me of her."
What do I do to remem I'm like, "Oh, wow."
Yeah, then she started asking questions, I was like, "Okay, anyways." Um So I guess what I took from the ring thing is that Erin actually said her husband doesn't wear his ring, and I'm not surprised Abe doesn't. Like he's a red flag, you guys. He's questionable. So she had told Bryn off camera that Pavitt doesn't either, and then Bryn made it this big deal, and Bryn like backed down during that time because it does sound like Erin was like, "Dude, I told you that Abe doesn't even wear his ring either."
I know, so she's like, "What are you trying to do right now?"
Yeah, and then she was like, "It's not even a big deal. This ring thing is not even a big deal," and I'm like, "Shh, Bryn, I can't." And it seems like a lot of things happen off camera that they say to each other, and it's their first season now, so they're gonna learn and be strategic on who to talk to from moving forward.
Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
that for sure.
There was a moment Bryn throws major shade at Sai, and she's like, "I can't hear you," and she was literally saying that because Sai was at the end of the sea, but it's like, "Bryn, relax, you're too much already," and I
Oh my
can't.
god. I caught that too, and I was like, "Wait, why is
Yeah.
she saying that? You guys are not that far off from each other."
But Sai literally shouldn't have been there, like, Jenna should have been at the end. It's so crazy to me that they did that, and that's where
I
that
know.
stuff's stupid, like, you're just doing that because of, like, her name, not because of anything else.
I know.
Um, there was a moment. Oh, wait, I already said this. I hate these I hate these notes.
What's these
Brenda's
faces?
I literally, I'm still stuffy. Okay. Brenda's so obviously so bothered by Sai, and Brenda's like, "It's fine. I have 1,000 friends." And why do I think it's the biggest red flag when someone has that many friends? Obviously, she's
Yeah.
exaggerating, but like when she said, "It's fine. I have 1,000 friends," I was like, "Oh, girl, like, of course you do." Jessel says she doesn't regret saying the sex thing on the show, but Chanel, for me, I am so opposite. Like, I would protect my marriage at all costs. And once you open the door, it allows the ladies to attack.
For sure. I think maybe she's like taking it as like they it helped them in this situation. I don't know.
Well, they talk about the rumors that came out about Jessel moving to New York just before filming started. And shout out to us, all about TRH.com. We were featured. Laura had written that story, and it was a story that talked about Jessel literally moving to New York 3 weeks because of the show. And Jessel said that she had moved for the opportunity. She was in LA and then Dallas. And then she moved to New York, and Bryn like starts like kind of laughing, like she's holding some info in because she's like, "You literally moved the same time we started filming." Do you believe Jessel moved for the show?
Absolutely.
Yeah, without a doubt, dude, without a doubt. Sai says that because then wait, so are Jessel's parents? I forgot they live in London permanently.
Yes, or is it, or don't they just live in
Well, I don't know because
I think they live in London, yeah.
Andy was so messy. Like he was like, she's like, I moved there because I wanted to be closer to my parents. He's like, so then move to London. And I
I
was like, oh
know.
my God, oh my gosh. Sai says that she shouldn't comment on Jessel's marriage, but then she comments on it and says from the outside, it doesn't look like you have a connection. And I'm like, Sai is such an idiot.
She made herself look so
Oh my
dumb.
gosh. She's like, but just from the outside, it doesn't look like you have a connection, but I shouldn't be commenting on it. And I'm like, oh my God.
It's like
Uh,
either comment or you don't. Like it's fine. You guys are on a show. You guys are talking about everyone, everything.
yeah.
It's not a big deal. You're commenting on her marriage, but um, I mean that part I did like that she at least said she said that because I agree.
Jessel says no one deserves to comment on anyone's marriage. And I did feel bad when she talked about postpartum and IVF because postpartum is real. Like I definitely went through that. So with that and then IVF for 4 years, I can see why that would be so difficult. But both Sai and Aaron are still denying speaking about her marriage. And I'm just like, I'm so confused here.
I think because like again, they're just trying to get so technical. Like I didn't say this. I didn't say that. But it's like you guys know what you're doing when you were talking about it in general.
You guys, it was terrible. This episode was terrible. And it was like one of those episodes where I'm like, why am I watching this right now? Like, I could be watching my Turkish show. So
Stop it.
I know, but it was bad. Like, I did not like this reunion. I did not enjoy it at all. And I just feel like, like if they're not gonna, Uba said a lot of shit, and if they're not gonna continue that conversation because of like their segment purposes or whatever, then it's stupid. Don't even put
You're
what
saying
Uba
which
said. Because there was, like, 3 times
oh
Uber dropped
yeah.
a bomb, and we just scattered through it and talked about cheese, and I was like, "What?"
I know, I know.
Uba was trying, and you know what? I respect Uba for trying because I wanted to hear more, so there's that. Chantal, is Salt Lake City not on tomorrow?
I heard there was a bye week.
Yeah, a bye week? What the hell is that? Like
Like
biweekly? Like, it's
not but like they just like yeah, I think they just like missed 1 week.
okay, well,
Let's
yeah,
look.
how do we even look?
I'm gonna look online.
Real Housewives, okay, we're, like, both, like, looking
You
during
keep
the
talking,
segment.
okay?
I know, well, um, yeah, oh, yeah, it is. There's not a new episode until Halloween.
Yeah, it says 10:31.
Yeah, that's Halloween, boo boo.
Oh yeah.
Today, Jacob was like, because before we recorded this podcast, my husband, he was like, "You guys, I heard BravoCon got canceled."
He keeps doing this to us, you guys.
Oh my gosh. I was like, "Jacob, stop." Chantal, everyone is requesting that we do Southern Charm. So we don't have Salt Lake City, so you need to just do it or just watch the last episode and
I will
whatever.
watch it. You let me know and I will be there.
Okay, so watch it. Well, we have to record it this week. We need
Okay.
content now, especially with Salt Lake City on. But we're about to have a freaking lot of busy weeks ahead of us with everything happening. I feel like with BravoCon, when we talk about that, that's gonna be like 3 episodes to talk about. We need to like write notes of everything so we don't forget all
Oh,
our
yeah, we'll put
interactions and
everything
things
in
like
our
that.
notes for
Yeah.
sure. This will be
Well,
so fun.
I
I
know.
guess, like, we have to sign up to, like, see if we wanna take pictures with somebody, like Bravo people. We have to see
I
who
mean,
we
like
should take pictures
honestly,
with.
like who? I don't even care. Like so who
We're
would
the
we take a
worst because
pic
we really don't care,
Yeah,
but
like who would we take a picture with? That's so awkward.
um,
I would want to take a picture with Andy and like he pisses me off half the time.
I know. Maybe we can get
I don't know who I'd want to take a
let's
picture
look,
with.
maybe we'll be surprised, like, "Oh my god, yeah, we would love to take a picture with this person," or something, you know?
It's just so awkward because it's like we love the show, but it's not like we're like diehard fans of these people. Like I don't know. So, but it's okay. I guess we'll fangirl it.
Yeah.
Maybe someone from Salt Lake City. Just kidding. Like that is like the last of my interest. I
I
think
would
it would be.
never take a picture with someone from Salt Lake City.
We should do Erica Jane just for fun.
Oh, that'd be fun. Like someone
I
from
feel like,
Beverly Hills,
yeah, I feel like
Kyle.
she'd be interesting. I mean, but Kyle, I've already met her. Like I don't know. A picture. I guess we can only get one picture a day. You guys, what are we doing? Why are we? Why are we going to this? Oh my gosh. Well, you guys, Chantel, can you edit this episode so I could watch my Turkish show?
Sure, Jan.
Sorry, because my husband said like today's the day, and I was like, okay, well, let me watch some Turkish shows before that happens, you guys. Ugh. So not like ugh, but like I just want to watch my Turkish shows and have like peace. You know what I'm saying?
I got it. Okay, bye
All right.
guys. Bye
All
Rexium.
right. Bye, Chantel. Bye, guys.